Well, good morning, YouTube. This is Chuck, and it's Sunday, May 19th, 2024, and it's coming up on 8 o'clock in the morning, and my neighbor here next door is going to have custom brakes installed on this coach today, and so I'm going to try to take you along a little bit on the ride for this. It'll be shot in segments. I won't do it constantly. It's going to take most of the day for the installer to put it on. But I had mine done a number of years ago, and it converted from the original electric RV brakes over to an electric over hydraulic disc brakes. And it's a huge safety improvement, and it's quite an elaborate process. So as I said, I'll bring you back time to time over the morning and show you how it's done and bring you along for the process. Back in a little bit. Now right here you can clearly see, you look inside the wheel there, you can see the disc and you can see the caliper. And it's very similar to the disc brakes on a car or a truck. And but normally, when these originally come from the factory, they come from the factory with a magnetic brake, electric magnetic brake. And they're just not the optimum for traveling, especially if you're going to do a lot of traveling in the mountains. Let me show you the other component of this. And we'll move around here to the front. And that's the little control unit right there. And what that basically is, it's a little electric pump that pumps hydraulic pressure into that coiled up line right there that goes back and feeds the brakes. It's actuated by the electric control that's in the truck. And so from that standpoint, it converts the original electric impulse for the electric brakes over to a hydraulic pressure that makes the brakes work. So this is a vital component. You have to have this in order to make the system work. And so the installer over next door, and let me swing back around here. The installer is, you see his truck right over there. And this guy named Dennis, and he's the same guy that actually did ours several years ago. And he follows these rallies around and does work at the rallies and stays pretty busy. He's a good guy, hard worker. We'll be back here again in a little bit with some more when we got something to show you. Well, Flapper and I are on the way over to the dog park, and even though the rally's actually over, the Grand Design techs are still here wrapping up some last minute stuff. You can see one of them brings his dog along. There's Dennis's rig. As I told you earlier, he's working on this trailer over here right now, and then after that he's moving over to this one to put brakes on that one. So it's going to be a noisy day around here. There's some folks already pulling out. Let's get around and see if we can get out of their way. Safe travels to you. Walk up here to the dog pen. Not everybody was here for the rally. This motorhome with this real nice Jeep, they've been here the whole time as well, and they've been gone most of the time. I think they've been out looking at that well-equipped Jeep. They've been out four-wheeling. Flapjack likes the dog runs. He likes being off leash. Back with you again here in a minute, though. Looks like these folks over here are getting ready to head out as well. There'll be a lot of people leaving this morning. So, be back with you here in a little bit. Well, good morning, YouTube. It's the next day, actually, and about 9 o'clock in the morning. And you never guess where I'm at. I'll give you Flapjack back there. Yeah, we are... Give you a quick pan around. Yeah, we're home. We're at the park. We just ended up going for a morning walk. So let me tell you what happened. Right after I filmed that last segment, I went back to the trailer. My wife says, "You know, I'm got a question. Can you go up to the office and check and see if we're pulling out today or tomorrow?" Well, several months ago when she made the reservation and signed up for the rally and everything, she told me we were going to pull out Monday, that we were going to go home Monday. And so that's what I had down on my calendar, and that's what I was planning on doing. Well, so I went up to the office like she asked, and I checked with them, and they had us pulling out Sunday. So we were pulling out that morning. So I didn't realize that, and I had some stuff planned I wanted to do, and I wanted to finish up that, showing that brake job on the coach next door and all that kind of stuff. But they asked if we could extend a day, and they said, well, they had somebody coming in for that space, but they could put us in another space if we wanted to. Well, I didn't want to play Tetris anymore. I figured if I was going to pack up and move, I'm going to pack up and move. The thing about it is today we got scheduled for a major wind event. And so I was really not looking forward to driving home in 50-mile-an-hour crosswinds anyway. And so coming home yesterday, the weather was perfect, so it seemed like a better travel day anyway. So I dropped everything I was doing and packed up the trailer, and we pulled out, and we got out later than we normally do or normally like to. And so it was about a 300-mile drive home. So quite honestly, I went ahead and made the push and didn't stop and film anything. And I kind of feel bad about that because there was some stuff I wanted to show y'all, but that was my plan. But, you know, plans change. And so we're back home now and a day early, and it's just absolutely lovely time. And the wind event came. Wind's blowing pretty good right now. If I tried to film this outside, I would probably get a lot of wind noise in the microphone. But it's supposed to be pretty high gusts, 30-mile-an-hour gusts here this afternoon. So anyway, that's what happened. I'm home a day early. Uneventful trip. We got home safe and sound. We thank the Lord for that. And what's next? Well, I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow morning, just a quick one. And then just got off the phone with Kevin, and he wants me to come up there for a couple of nights. And so I have to make sure the spousal unit's okay with that, and go up there for Tuesday and Wednesday night, and I have to be back in town here Thursday at noon to go back to the hearing doctor for a hearing test. But I can, you know, when I go up there on a night, I can get up and get out of there pretty early. I can be back in town by about 8, so it doesn't really ruin the whole day for that. It's about 50 miles up to where he's at, Coyote Camp, and I mentioned I don't remember whether it was in my community post, but I'm not sure whether I mentioned it on the video. But anyway, a couple nights ago, Kevin and Chris had a pretty amazing night, and he put a video up on it on his channel. And so go over to his channel, Arizona Squatch, and take a look at that. It was probably in the top 10 nights of anything they've ever had, and it was pretty amazing. And Chris had something pretty incredible happen to him, and I'll let you go watch that video and let him tell you about it because it's pretty powerful. So this will be a wrap on this one, and as I always tell you, take care of each other and love each other and take care of yourself. And it's a wonderful day, and like I said, we got home safely. We had a good trip. I wasn't quite as impressed with the rally as I have been with past ones, and I'm not a big rally goer, but it is what it is. It's over with. We're happy. We're home safe. And that's all that matters. So until I talk to you again, let me spin you back around one more time here. You can see the wind blowing the trees around out there. And I'll tell you, peace out.